Okay, welcome terug. We're going to look at camera points of view. This specifically is not necessarily connected to the narrator in a certain way. There will be a certain narrator in a film as well that you could associate with that found in novels, but it often has to do with the distance of the camera as well. As we said with mise en scene at the start, the mood of the film and the style of director is very important. This helps move the film along and focuses the audience's attention on specific stuff. Part of this is the camera angle used to shoot the specific action. First one there is the bird's eye view, exactly what it says. Above the surroundings, like a bird that could be in the sky in relation to the earth, often not necessarily a stream long shot, but often that. It's not very common because it's very difficult to film correctly. In the high angle view, the subject appears smaller, it's dwarfed by its setting, tries to point out loneliness or emptiness. It can point us out as well. It's positioned at an approximate angle of 45 degrees above the subject, looking down at the subject at 45 degrees. Next, we have eye level shots. The audience is at the same level of the subjects. The viewers look neither up or down at the subject. This is, of course, something you'll typically find more with drama itself. That's, of course, what distinguishes film from drama, the ability to change perspective without the audience or the actors having to move. Low angle shots, exactly what it says. It makes the subject look bigger in relation to its surroundings, and the subject looks up or down at the camera, basically below the subject, or by looking at the subject itself. The Dutch angle, a subject that is filmed on a slanted surface so that it is there's diagonal corners across the frame. This is not that common, but it's used to convey uneasiness. It's used to show that there is a break in the narrative here, that something has gone wrong. But often the director will use it to highlight something in the narrative. Okay, point of view shots. When the camera is positioned to reflect the point of view of the subject, as if it's the subject's eyes. We find that quite often as a scene progresses, maybe from one location to the next, or someone walks along, you will find that. But it's not that common because films often involve more than one character. Panning, lastly, and hereby we'll end the class as well. Panning has to do with the camera moving across surroundings. The surroundings stay stationary while the camera moves. This can be done with a camera pole or a dummy or a track. You'll often see when a modern day athletics, but even some modern day sports, I've seen it in cricket as well, where you've got a camera moving along the field on a track, moving horizontally, and that would also be an example of panning, because the camera follows the action in the subject. Okay, if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. I'm going to place certain the types of shots and the types of views and stuff like that on eClass for you as a separate PowerPoint. I will also place these slides on eClass. Stay safe, isolate yourself, and I hope to see you, God willing, soon. Bye-bye.